I didn't even know there's something called morning anxiety until a couple of years ago. Ever since I started facing it, it's the feeling of restlessness and uneasiness. As soon as you open your eyes, your heart is pounding and racing, and it's just the anticipation of the day, or just anticipating for some reason the day to be shitty. Even though majority of the times it turns out pretty fine, it's just my mind does not understand that, and because of that it translates to how I feel, even though the outcome may not be bad, but my mind does not understand that every day. This is when getting up gets hard, not because you feel tired or you hit the snooze button. It's just because you feel out of control. You have 100 of things going through your head. It could be the personal stuff, or it could be work stuff. It could be things you need to do for that day, or you need to achieve for a certain project, or it could be mistakes that you did and you're just repeating over and over again. It just becomes very hazy, and that time, just a simple task, takes a lot of effort. It just feels very disruptive and, to be honest, pretty annoying. But once you get up and start doing your chores, that feeling of uneasiness does subside. But starting that itself, getting out of the bed, takes time. There are a couple of lifestyle changes that I have recently incorporated and have seen tremendous difference on how I feel, not just in the morning but throughout the day. One thing that helped tremendously is to schedule an activity that holds you accountable. So for me, it's my morning workouts. I've been doing either like 6 a.m, 7 a.m, even 7:30 a.m. workout classes, and those classes I book it through ClassPass. And if I miss the class, there is a $20 no-show fee. And if I end up canceling it within the 12 hours before the class, I get charged $15. So that additional fee has done the trick. I have been making to majority of my classes. I think I missed maybe 2 so far. Since it's scheduled in the morning, I don't get a chance to stay in my bed and feel the feelings. I just have to bolt and make the class. I'm always running late, but at least it forces me to get out and get moving. Instead of workouts, I did try to do video editing. So I do video editing for my YouTube videos, and that's something that I really enjoy as well, but that didn't really hold me accountable. The onus was on me to get up, open my laptop and start editing. There was no accountability beside myself, so that didn't really work. Doing that as a first thing in the morning as soon as I wake up didn't really help. I didn't really wake up on time, like maybe once or twice, but having something scheduled in the morning, which if you don't make it, there's some negative impact, that truly helps. Besides scheduling the classes in the morning, one thing that I've been doing that keeps me accountable is taking out my clothes before I head to bed. Another one is I had to change my sleep schedule as well. I always thought waking up in the morning is the hardest part, but actually the hardest part is going to bed on time and ending your day. Otherwise, I'm a night owl, and our society doesn't really work for night owls. Second is to start introducing different habits that eventually becomes your morning routine. So after my workouts, I come back home, shower, change into comfy clothes, do my skincare routine, open up the curtains, let the sunlight come in, make my bed, make my coffee and smoothies. A lot of times my smoothies are whack, but has become one of my favorite part of my routine, and I truly appreciate it. So the order of these steps, like sometimes I might make coffee and smoothie as soon as I get home if I'm really hungry, or I might make my bed first and then take a shower. So all these steps, it doesn't have to follow an order. It really depends on how I feel that day or what I'm in a mood for. So this whole part is basically creating a routine that caters towards you and your needs, and incorporate that and start creating your own morning routine. So both the exercise and including all these habits as part of your routine helps to move your body and your mind, and that's what needs to happen. So next up is affirmations and journaling. You know, in the past, if someone had told me that I would be into these things, I'd be like, that's some bullshit. I never believed in all these feel-good habits. and now I truly see the importance of it. So when I started journaling, I didn't really use any prompts. It was more like freestyling it. So I used to write down how I was feeling. It felt good, but then it started becoming redundant because it's just the same feeling that I would feel every morning. I saw the prompts in Jen's YouTube video and I really loved it, so I've started incorporating that in my routine as well. Let me bring my notebook. Let me go through it. So the first prompt is today's affirmation. A lot of my affirmations are actually from TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And some of my favorite are: my faith in my future lifts me higher than my fear. I wake up feeling enthusiastic and motivated. I feel free and I feel safe at the same time. I feel loved and I feel extremely grateful for my place in this world. I'm stepping into a reality where I am courageous, confident, and extremely creative. Universe is rigged on my behalf and I radiate confidence and high vibrational energy back into the universe. Everything always works out on my behalf. So my camera battery died and I had to take a quick break. Chape decided to join us as well. So after the affirmation, the next prompt I have is today I want to focus on. Third is I'm grateful for. So I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. 3 traits I love about me. The person I'm becoming is or can. I have an opportunity to be my future self today when. And the last one is I'm proud that / off. So with these prompts, I felt like it helped to change the mindset, pushed me to have a positive outlook and raise my vibration instead of just dwelling and giving into all the noises in my head. So even after all this, to be honest, some days will suck. You'll feel like total crap, but majority of days you do feel good, and that's what matters the most. Good days outweighs the bad days. Change takes time. It's about persistence and treating these things as non-negotiable. There are times like when I oversleep or when I may feel off and I might not do majority of the things, like maybe 1 or 2, and that time I get very hard on myself. And I think that's human nature, where you have so much expectation from yourself, and when you don't do it, you're kind of like hard on yourself. So that's one thing that I'm learning to let go of and to be kind to myself and nurture myself. But being hard on yourself doesn't really help. At the end, you have to remember that you did your best, and that's the best for that particular day. But days when I get to do all of these things, I definitely feel much more accomplished and much more better. Slowly, I see all the changes, not only internally, but externally as well. In life, either it could be happiness, contentment, everything takes work. And the work starts with you. At the end, if I want to change and break through this, I have to make a change in my lifestyle and treat this as non-negotiable. One thing you have to remember is that you deserve this. You deserve the feeling of being calm. I've been so used to like just worrying about things. I feel weirded out when I don't worry. So this is it for today's video. I really hope you found this video helpful. Do let me know in the comments below if this is something that you have faced and what worked, what didn't work. I really want to keep this as an open dialogue. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and support the channel. If you have an Instagram, my Instagram is Tisha Shrestha, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.